Hey man, I live feisty. Out harder. Amount of Gucci, mount of Prada. Me pull up on the big girl, mount of water. Sorry that this me just scam out your data. Out harder. I me no mix, I me no out a drama. I one phone call flat out a corner. If I no money talk, black out a caller. Left Dubai, stop out a Ghana. And the big girl want a pump banana. The M1 go and knock out a Ghana. No friend man gun pop out a charmer. Say them a chop or them a chop about a farmer. See them a hockey check them account no baller. Me no see no fence bill, no order. And not a baby money ya we got. Me bring in charge of foreign in a garage. A foreigner still a flying fi fuck me in a yard ya. Plug in the charger, she no need massager. Cock it up, girl, enough for you smaller. Feisty, out harder. Amount of Gucci, mount of Prada. Me pull up on the big girl, mount of water. Sorry that this me just scam out your data. Hey man, I live feisty. Out harder. Amount of Gucci, mount of Prada. Me pull up on the big girl, mount of water. Sorry that this me just scam out your data. Out harder. I me no mix, I me no out a drama. I one phone call flat out a corner. If I no money talk, black out a caller. Left Dubai, stop out a Ghana. And the big girl want a pump banana. The M1 go and knock out a Ghana. No friend man gun pop out a charmer. Say them a chop or them a chop about a farmer. See them a hockey check them account no baller. Me no see no fence bill, no order. And not a baby money ya we got. Me bring in charge of foreign in a garage. A foreigner still a flying fi fuck me in a yard ya. Plug in the charger, she no need massager. Cock it up, girl, enough for you smaller. Feisty. Nobody, but that in the team vein. One side here. Ready. Everybody up. Yeah, give them an update. Everybody up. Love you look. Yeah, give them an update. Come door. Spend a couple dumb here, make the club shake. Living legend on the asphalt, know the must eat. Slim gala swim the pussy, gala have enough weight. Everybody, up, up, give them a update. Enough shatters, fear run out, just wait. Tough crackers, them badness a cupcake. And no bus clappers, a broke foot, a duct tape. Girl love backers, top girl mo fuck straight. How the swamp look, bang hook a chuck weight. A big broom, a old broom, no freak. A clean sweep. Must wake, no escape. House lift up left gate. Lovey look, bore up a chest plate. Lovey look, roll up a next break. One crocodile, pussy them a pet snake. Run with me style, yeah, give them a upgrade. Move anything, if I know me, I must fear. Hustler, hustler, oh yeah, me love straight. Rise early, murder the sun, me walk late. Pussy, why you think me thing never fluctuate? Hey man, I send my grandson.
That's a grandfather.
I want to show you badness working in my time. To do things different, is it? Watch your style. I'm going to show you how to deal with people. You hear that? Look here. I inform them, so them talk plenty. Lift up the belly of the beast, so can be half century. Make a juvie bust me, the daily past 20. Mine's a rip up your Gucci, bust up your dark Fendi. We full of metal like a welder, we know the carpentry. All of them a tunnel, mount a back up of the sergeant. It's solid that a lick in a forehead, they not fall gently. Man a Japan, we no care, you know we heart empty. Short man, walk them with a spinner, but a raw century. So the juvenile them safe, we not can't do anything. No wild shot, dry them out, cause we want them sick. See big man a ball, nobody can't help me. Gun man a ball for Jato, this a clout healthy. Boy think say them safe, cause them boss wealthy. see him buying the back pussy go on temple. Bury them round me some percent. My grandson, when a boy shot for way six, chop with a whole 14, back to basic. Trigger happy, any pussy me spot my brace it. Now I'm kill no man, get the cock for tears it. Gun bag can't get enough chop my place sick. Be a murderer's out without the base it. Guns out, you said the mouse, they go shake it. Family, they run up and down, them have to stay fit. Grandson, you hear them talking about the cake kick. But them make brain fly like a spaceship. Them a go end up like Jack on the same ship. Titanic sinking, my pint and my aim it. So do you think you bleach your face at off? Do you growing at the place you think you're off? Without the 1,000 man, I'm afraid another fuss. And if you buck you one of you, you're jelly boss. Watcha, a gun bag, them just start to the dust. We rough from Barclays, my one pop, you know the stuff. We go for boy, and if me not the car, me hold the bus. Me dress up like me going to work, I did me hold the fuss. Me pop it off, and not look at it, me know I trust. Shake up the city, that is a must. And no kid at them, licky. Easy to flush, but you do, you just go tricky Mickey. Bring him to crooks. Getting all now, me yo, so gone. Load up the clip and keep your shoes on. Before you bust ahead, just a two-song. Me know you will forgive you for your few can. Say them a try bad, but it lukewarm. Them a cartoon, no murder, Jerry shoot time. All this, me no put strap in a full palm. Go and run it off for me, grandson.
All right. Big up to everybody. Thank you guys for joining in today. How are we doing, guys? Big up on yourself and a big up on yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live today, guys. It's greatly appreciated. How are we doing? Big up to everybody for checking in, guys. As you know, it's Wednesday. It's hump day already. It's the middle of the week, people. It's July 15th, guys. Anywhere in the world that you are, big up on yourself, guys. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget on your way in to like up the live, please. And thank you. Make sure that we are subscribing to the channel if we are indeed new here. And also, guys, make sure that we are supporting the live as well. Ensure that we are buying and streaming Masicka music on all major platforms, guys. Make sure that we are accumulating towards the monthly listeners over there on Spotify, guys. We have a couple of songs over there where we want to get to 2 million streams over there on Spotify, Slip and Slide, and of course, Bossy. Guys, thank you for being here. How are you doing? How are we feeling? Mark, I see you. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. Brandon, I also see you. Brandon Douglas, bless up Mellz. Big up yourself, Brian Douglas. How are you doing today? Mark says, I got government powers. What are you saying, Mark? Government powers. What are you saying? Big up to everybody for joining in. I also see where Mark sent over a couple of jewels. Big up yourself, Mark. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for those 2 jewel stars that you sent over. They are greatly appreciated. Big up yourself. Thank you for those.
Pull up 20 Matica Spa. Wednesday, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Village see them. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style. Run now.
Act like your body.
Run him down.
Oh.
Hey.
Just act like your body.
Alright.
Run. Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run.
All right, guys, 56 in the clip. Big up to everybody for joining in. Thank you again, Mark, for those drills that you sent over. They are greatly appreciated. All right, guys. So we're going to kick things off, guys. I hope we're doing great. Hope we're doing wonderful, by the way. Again, don't forget to follow me over on social media, guys. I'm on TikTok. I'm also on Instagram under Mellz One Side Revolutionist. Please and thank you. Positive Divine is in the building. How are you doing today, Positive Divine? Big up yourself, honey bun. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. It is greatly appreciated, guys. So, guys, how are we feeling, guys? Literally, my throat is, oh my God, is messed up because I was just screaming my head off, guys. I was just screaming my head off as it relates to Argentina. Yes, guys, Argentina, guys. Oh my God, what a wonderful day, Brian Douglas. What a wonderful day it is. Brian Douglas, Argentina win. So my day is wonderful. Absolutely. Guys, I cannot begin to explain to you. So in the first half of the game, people, me can't tell you this boy. I'm just like cussing and whatnot because I'm like, what the hell is happening? I never like how the game did go on. If you tell it short, I say maybe if you take a walk or something, take off my shirt, probably cool down a little bit because I say like bro, Argentina, like what's going on? And to be honest with you guys, I knew that England was gonna score first, of course. I knew they were gonna score because of how I realized that, oh my god, like they're just inside our box. I'm like, oh my god, like why are they inside of our box? So so regular consistently throughout the first half. And I was like, oh my god. And took a walk and shake it off and come back. But again, guys, if you are an Argentina supporter, then I got send up your blood pressure for a second, but then it's in the end it's gonna always be victorious. So oh my god, guys, what a glorious win for us, guys. And I'm just elated, I'm just over the moon. Literally, guys, as we won, literally people, as we won, the rain come down. I'm not even trying to like bullshit y'all. As we won, people, the game, the rain came down outside. I'm like, what the hell? It was just really funny to watch, guys. But one Argentina people brought them out and send them home.
Lionel Messi born a king. You broke enough people heart. Tell you that little boy from Nazario. Watch him, hold head and squeeze it till it bust. One Lionel Messi. Remember that. Which side you bring him? I don't care about football. Good man. Broke them hearts and send them home. Argentina, land of the strong and the fittest. My friend Lionel Messi.
Brought them arts, guys, brought them arts and send them home, people. Like, it's no joke. Like, it's no joke. Absolutely not, guys. I'm kind of telling this, boy, my vice, people, my vice. You think a joke, people. Send them home inside. Bro, boy, out and send them home. One Argentina on the death. Guys, I'm telling you, my neighbors probably was like, is she okay? Is she all right over there? But the man understand say, a World Cup and them thing. They're saying, with us over here celebrating, guys. But I'm telling you, I was on top of my voice. Oh my God. One Argentina, guys. One Argentina. There's no other side. Any other side is strictly a dead side. And we really and truly brought them out and send them home. You see TikTok, what's that? Scared video of animals. What is Mark talking about? Mark, why are you talking in parables? Positive Divine says soon text you on IG. All right, no problem. Positive Divine, I'll be waiting for that text on TikTok. No problem at all, guys. So again, big up to Argentina. We're on to the finals. Guys, where we will meet Spain. Spain, you better be ready, because we're ready, we're ready for it, ready like Freddy. You understand? So big up to Argentina, as guys, the one Lionel Messi, and how it go already. Big up to my side. Forever blue. That's what we bleed out here. All right, guys. So moving on from talking about Argentina, talking about football. That's not what we're here to talk about. However, right, guys, yesterday we lost a musical legend, and literally I was just there scrolling through Instagram, and I saw the post and I was like, what in the hell? Fanton Mojah, passed away, and I was really and truly heartbroken by this, guys, because if you guys know me well, you know that I'm a literal music lover, and when it comes to not just the genre of dancehall, but when it comes to the genre of reggae, and just honoring some great people in the music who have been doing it and has been holding it down, type of thing. Fanton Mojah is definitely one of them. Definitely there's different Fanton Mojah song that pops up in my mind as I think about him. I pray that his soul rest in peace, people. Rest in power, Fanton Mojah. You did a lot for reggae music out here, take nothing at all, for the king, Selassie, king of all kings, so just big up to him, guys. Definitely want to take the opportunity just to honor a real legend. Literally grew up listening to this man, and the music that he brings to reggae music, and we are honored to be a part of such greatness, and absolutely rest in power, Fanton Mojah. Rest in power to the great Fanton Mojah. Big up yourself. Your music will always be with us. I'm sure I speak for many of us, guys. Great music, and this is literally like one of my favorite Fanton Mojah song. Aside from Mama Hungry, this is literally one of my favorites. I wanted to play it for you guys today. So rest in power to Fanton Mojah. Just checking in with the comments here for a second. Positive Divine says shocking news. Wow, may God guide your soul, Mr. Mojah. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Positive Divine. Greatly appreciated. Big up to Great Normal also for in the building as well. Great Normal says condolences to his family. Absolutely, Great Normal. And thank you for that 5 on the super chat as well. It's greatly appreciated.
Pull up our 20 Matica spark. Wednesday, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Feel like see them. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run!
Run now.
Act like your body.
Run him down.
Oh,
Hey.
just act like your body.
Alright.
Run! Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run!
All right, thank you, Great Normal, for that 5 on the super chat. Success over hype is also in the building. Success over hype said blessing Mellz, RIP, Fanton Mojah. Big up yourself, Success over hype. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. It is greatly appreciated. All right, guys, as we transition and as we talk about some things that's on the agenda for today, guys, we want to remind, of course, the supporters. We want to remind the fans that we need to, of course, buy our tickets to be at the Barclays Center for Masicka show starting at 8 p.m. That would be on the 15th of August, guys. So if you have not gotten your ticket yet, it's a gentle reminder to let you guys know that the time is now to go out and get your tickets. Love to see what's happening over social media, as I see, the different fans, they come out and they do the countdown for the album, they do the countdown for the show as well. I would love to see more momentum, and I would love to see more excitement creating around the show as I go through social media, things like that. That's the continuation of that. The more is always the merrier. So again, guys, as it relates to your tickets, if you have not gotten your ticket yet, guys, make sure that we are going out and we are getting our tickets as soon as possible. Guys, you know how it goes. Once I go live, I have to go over there on Ticketmaster to see what's going on over there. Absolutely. One of my sole purpose of going live each and every day, especially from the announcement of the show and the announcement of the album, is to come out here and create that awareness around Ticketmaster based on what's happening, of course, and it relates to the album. So as we make our way and we check, guys, of course, on a day-to-day basis, we check to see what's happening here. So we're just going to click on some areas because, as you know it, these areas, there were lots of darker blue areas, turning into light blue areas, especially on the outskirts of the arena when it comes to those nosebleed seats as well, because that those are technically at the last tickets to go, those nosebleed seats. But I'm happy to see where the movement is concerned. And again, guys, no fluffing up as we come and we checked these areas because, we were focusing on these areas. In the beginning, we had a lot of those floor seats that were gone quickly, those tickets around the center of the arena, but we were really keeping an eye out for those seats that were on the outskirt of the arena, those nosebleed seats. So as I come here each and every day, guys, and I check and I see what's going on, and you're able to experience that as well, just to show you guys how are we moving and how are we looking so far. So again, as you guys can see here, from this section 226, as you guys can see, tickets are moving, and again, we're halfway, if not more than halfway through of this area that is moving already. We also have 225, as you guys can see for yourself, how tickets are moving in this area here. 223, as you guys can see, we're seeing some chunks of those seats from that area. Still have more than half that area, in all honesty, to go. But I am confident as we move towards the show, a lot of these seats, will definitely be taken up, guys, because they're the majority, and what they say about majority rule. So as we make our way around the arena, as you guys can see from a section for section 215 here, as you can see, few seats from the back. We have the entire front row that is occupied at this moment in time. Was that 215 or 217? Oh, that was 217, my fault. 215, as we make our way to check based on what's happening over 215, as you guys can see in that back area. Hold on. In the back area there, as you can see, we have a chunk of those seats are taken up already. And as we make our way around to others that are in the lighter blue area, as you guys can see, we have in area area. What area did I click on? 209. Area 209, we have a lot of seats from the back area. We have few towards the middle there that is taken up. And as we make our way to 207, as you guys can see, we have lots of seat from the back, also a lot of chunks from the front and in the middle of those areas that are moving as well. 206, as you guys can see, more than half of those tickets are already taken up already as we make our way around. And even in these darker nosebleed area, guys, as you guys can see from yourself, 222, we still have lots of movement in those areas to go, as you guys can see here. Not here to hide anything, guys, and pretend like, oh, you know, everything is all great, everything is all wonderful. I'm not trying to tell you, oh, we don't have a lot of tickets to go, but I'm also not trying to tell you that we don't have lots of tickets sold already. And I'm happy with what we have accomplished so far, with still a month to go into the Barclays Center. So in these darker blue areas, as you guys can see from the nosebleed area, we do have some amount of heavy lifting here in this section, as a lot of these darker blue areas, as you can see, front rows is already occupied, but we want to keep the momentum going, not just from the front row seats, but from middle, from all area. We want everything to be sold out. So it's not here just to click on the areas that are doing great and wonderful. That's not the type of person that I am. But of course, I want to be open, honest, and transparent based on how we are moving where tickets is concerned. And I'm not going to click on only the areas that we're doing great. You know, I'm here to show you guys that, listen, hey, there are areas, you know, in the nosebleed darker areas that we need movement. And as you guys can see from those darker, you know, from those darker blue areas. But on the fun side, though, you know, we're happy with what we have accomplished so far as we make our way towards the middle of the arena. As you guys can see here, we have lots of tickets, lots of chunks here that are moving from, you know, 125 is sooner gone. We only have like 5 tickets in that area that's remaining. 124, as you guys can see from itself, very few tickets that's left, literally like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 tickets there from area 124, and then that area will be all sold out. And as we make our way around to show you guys what's happening here, area 126, as you guys can see, more than half of that area is sold out already. 25, what do we look like in area 25? Hold on for a second. Hold on, my screen is a little bit delayed right now, guys. Hold on, let me see what's happening here. I think, I need to refresh. Give me 1 second as I make my way around. That way you guys can see what's happening here, guys. So no fluffing up, no try to sell anybody anything except for tickets. That is, Ticketmaster is there. It's there to the public to, you know, to go in there and look. So I'm not gonna out here try to fluff up anything and, you know, make the people them feel like, oh, everything is all nice and dandy. Yes, we have a lot of tickets sold, but, you know, again, we still have lots of areas to go as well. So as you can see, guys, as I'm clicking area 15, those areas, lots of those tickets are already gone. Type of thing, as you guys can see here from area 13, as you guys can see, because these are all scattered, literally if we should push all the blue to one side, we will see that literally more than half, if not half of this of area 13 is already sold, is sold out already. As we make our way around to area 9, as you guys can see, same thing here, and we can literally see the pattern in this section. Area 8, as we can see the pattern there on Ticketmaster. Area 7, we still have those few in the back area. And over here on, what's this area? Is it area 6? Yeah, area 6, as you guys can see here, literally if we should push a lot of these tickets in these empty slots here, we will see that we're almost half here, tickets that's already been sold. And areas like, of course, 106 there, as you guys can see, more than half those areas are sold out already. So guys, you guys can see from the pattern here, no fluffing up, no hiding of anything here. And the pattern really remains for the nosebleed areas. Yes, we do have some more heavy lifting in those areas to be done on some of those areas, while some areas we have, you know, half of those tickets sold already. And, you know, some of those areas we're seeing a lot of movement, a lot of tractions in those areas. But really and truly, as well, when we look at certain parts from the middle area, and from those floor seats, we know that we have a lot of, we have already done a lot of heavy lifting in those areas. So with all of those heavy lifting in those areas, again, anything can happen in a week. Anything can, just imagine what will happen in a month. So I am confident that we will, be able to do such a great job, selling as much, tickets, as possible. Of course, just to go out and, have fun and the enjoyment being at the Barclays with Masicka right after, of course, our album has been released, guys. So just, just a friendly reminder, make sure that we're going out and we are indeed getting our tickets so that we're able to go out in support, of course, of Masicka, guys. So how are we feeling? Hope we're feeling great. Hope we're feeling wonderful. Have we gotten our tickets yet? If not, what are we waiting on? The moment is now for us to go to Ticketmaster and, of course, reserve a ticket, guys. And don't forget, if you need information how to book, as it relates to also reserving, a ticket, what ticket, anything Ticketmaster related, guys, you can always, ask me, because I already booked my tickets already, type of thing. Any questions that you guys have, you guys could always reach out to me and let me know regarding the show. Guys, remember, I will be in the building, of course, August 15th. I'm still trying to figure out what, my entire day will look like on the 15th leading up to the show, showing you guys, what's happening, around the Barclays, things like that, trying to give you guys as much coverage as I possibly can leading up to the show and during the show as well, guys. So it's pretty exciting, and we should be exciting, guys. Masicka is about to be at the Barclays. Is arena show. So surreal. Even though I did not doubt it for a minute that he would have made it to the Barclays, even when a lot of people were saying that, oh, he doesn't have the fan base to go along with it, oh, he will never be booked for the Barclays. But really and truly, there were some really good people that were in our corner. Literally, were positive about it, to say that, other artists have already gotten their turn. And Masicka is literally one of the hottest artists in dancehall right now. It only makes sense that if CJ Milan should get somebody else into the Barclays, it would, of course, be Masicka. So big up to CJ Milan, big up to what she's doing as it relates to Reggae Fest. Oh my God, so many shows, so many events, and we are honored. I am honored for her to, of course, put Masicka into the mix as it relates to being at the Barclays show. I am super, super, super happy where that is concerned. On the 14th, guys, our album will be releasing Forever Rain, and we already talked so many times about Forever Rain as it relates to what we will do to make sure that Masicka gets our support. Right, what we will do, and of course, a part of it is to make sure that we are buying Masicka music, buying not just the music, but we're buying the entire album in itself. And we know that there are different areas that you can go and you can buy the album, of course. We know that, different streaming outlets, there's Amazon Music, of course, that you can go. There's Apple Music as well. Whichever rock your boat, those, that you buy, you'll be able to buy and purchase your music through. So once you buy, right, we want to be able to save it, the album, to our playlist, and we want to be playing it because, of course, the streaming works, and that's what's gonna get us our overall sales when it comes to the album. And we know this is our third run. This is really and truly our third run. So really and truly, we should already be in motion and be in support. And again, our artists, really needs our support out here. And when I say really need our support, in a sense where we are out here Masicka supporters, we're not out here just acting, and we're not out here pretending. And then what tends to happen is, like some fan bases, they're out here attacking other people when they talk about their, their album and stuff like that. And they themselves are not going out to support their own artists. So we're not like that. Literally everything that Masicka does, we want to be a part of that, and that's how we show support. As a fan base, we are constantly growing, and as we're constantly growing, we are there to, of course, support our artists the best way that we can. And a part of supporting is to make sure that when anything drops, a new single drop, people, we want to make sure that we are buying it and we are streaming it on the major platforms. When the album is here, we are making sure that we are indeed buying the album, and we're also streaming it as well. So more on the album, to come, as we have more exciting ways, as we get into album mode, people. Nando in the building. How are you, Nando? Big up yourself, Nando. How are you feeling? How are you feeling after the match, Nando? Oh my goodness. I was expecting you from earlier, as you would say, from Shirley. Big up yourself, and then thank you for those jewels that you sent over. They are greatly appreciated. Oh my goodness, Nando, we are in the finals, bro. We are in the finals. We are in the finals. Where is General Oosh? Where is General Oosh? Where is Fully Out? They have been talking smack, bro. Talking smack about Argentina, literally. And big up to General Oosh, by the way. At the very last minute there, he sent me over a super chat last night. But he was trying to be witty, people. He was trying to be witty, talking about how much we were gonna get, what, 4-1? And we literally, taught England a lesson I'm sure they will not forget. Tell a 3 kitten them they do. Tell them a 3 kitten them they're no lion. I'm telling you, when I saw England did the first goal, Nando, believe me, I wasn't shocked and I wasn't surprised at all, because the way how they were playing in that first half, I was like, okay, all right, then England, all right, got you. Miss one of the pad it out, miss one of the pad. But knowing Argentina, bro, like, we always tend to work so well under pressure, type of thing. So wasn't worried. Of course, I was yelling at my telly, at some point in time, throwing bread and stuff like that, throwing popcorns and things like that, because, but we made it, and they cannot even believe it, cannot even fathom what really got to them. I literally saw when they made the first goal, it seemed like they were not even so much celebrating, because they're like, guys, we're not celebrate yet, because we know I'm Messi, I'm Messi, and so said, so done. People is like, they somewhat probably deep down knew that this cannot end so well. General Osh, push up your head. Jano. All right, big up to his side, big up to his side, Argentina, bro. Boy out and send them home. That is how we do it. But oh my God, them park the bus too early. Absolutely, Nando. Pick 4 dig out 2 clean goals. A 4 for 1. Them forget. I'm telling you, if we had a little bit more time, Nando, I was pretty confident that they would have gotten 3-1, because at the rate of how we literally turned things back over, and we were spending a lot of time, we were just on them, bro. Like, if we had a little bit more, we would have probably give them 3, in all honesty. But those 2 goals were magnificent. Oh my God, I was on the top of my lungs. General Oosh, make up yourself, So we brought boy out and sent them home. The finals were gone, finals. All right, guys, war is the greatest, people. All work and no play make Jack and Jill dull. So we have to have a little fun. I know the World Cup is upon us, and the crunch time as my team is in the final. So we're just out here celebrating and just be happy, merry, and bright. Yeah, guys, so like I said, definitely more to come as it relates, guys, to the Forever Rain album, more towards that. But again, just keep in the back of your mind what the needful needs to be, and we're gonna, as we get closer to album mode, people. So of course, let me see where I am in the content. All right, so came across this clip with hold on. As you know already, my computer always full up of BS stuff. So something for us, skim patrol a little bit to make sure I find my video when I look for and stuff like that. However, came across this I think there was a first clip. Now this is a second one with DJ Nori sitting down with Masicka to have a little chit chat, and I want to play this video for you guys. So we're going to talk about it a little bit, people. Let's take a look here. DJ Nori sit down to have a quick chat with Masicka.
Or that one ends and I pass it to Ox and say play 3 songs It can be your songs. It can be songs that are just meaningful to you. What are your 3 top songs?
That hard because it depends from my mood. So I listen to different type of music, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll probably play some Chronics.
Man.
Yeah, man. I'll probably play some Adele. I love Adele.
Man.
Yeah, man. I love Adele. I'll probably play some Lucas Graham.
What?
Yeah, man. Or some James Hart. So I listen to all of different music.
Man.
You know? Some Trainwreck. Or some, man. Yeah.
That's nice. That's so good to know. So do you feel like all of these influences flow into your music as well?
Yeah, I love soulful music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So definitely.
All right. Well, give thanks. We can feel the soul in your music every time. Appreciate it. Give thanks for sharing space, you know? Big up yourself.
Every time.
All right, short but very effective, guys. Of course, just to get to know Masicka a little bit more as he dive into the music about the different artists, of course, that he listened to as well, and maybe some of those artists would have been a little bit a little bit surprising for a lot of people, but everybody know that when it comes to a great musician, they listen to a little bit of everything. And I've seen interviews with Masicka where he talks about, when it comes to even the rap side of the music, he's a highly heavy Eminem fan. And maybe at some point in time we'll get into the different flavors and different type of music that Masicka tends to tap into, because I always say it, and I will continue to say it before other people go out and say it, that when it comes to Masicka don't the straight dance music. Or he doesn't have a straight dancehall sound when it comes to his music. He taps into different things, different variables of things when it comes to his music, literally. So even when people say that he has one flow, I don't understand it. I don't get it. There are times when it sounds like Masicka is rapping. There are times where he's singing, and the authentic deep 90s dancehall Jamaican music, you can definitely hear it, type of thing. So someday we'll tap in, or at some point in time we will definitely tap into the sound behind Masicka music as well, to understand that this artist, he just don't tap into one flavor. He tap into many different flavors and experiment, even behind the track. Bossy, when it comes to Bossy, one of those songs, like, it's not a clear authentic Jamaican dancehall sound, right? A song like Life of Sin is not a clear authentic Jamaican tune, and that is the reason why, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, a lot of reggae artists tend to love to do a crossover, or have him on their projects, because of the different flavors that he brings to the music that they also want to tap in as well. And again, guys, at some point we will talk about that a little bit more, especially even though before we even get into, or as we approach even in the album mode, right, guys? That would be a good thing to talk about. General Oosh in the building. Big up yourself, General Oosh, for that $5 super chat. Let's see what he's saying here. Oh Lord, let's see what he has to say. Mellz, bless up, Spain. All General Oosh, which team were you originally carrying in the World Cup? Because for some reason you seem to be you give me a Portugal vibe. Only Portugal fans them alone out here have such hate in them heart. Not even Brazil fans them have such hate in them heart. I know them love for hate. Oh, Oh, General Oosh, yes, yeah, a Brazil. Now Brazil they bring. Boy. No, me get it. Jesus Christ. Sip my coconut water. General Oosh, stop the hating. You're not getting nowhere, General Oosh. Just love the greatness now. Just love the greatness. Not let the greatness unfold. Man, it's too late. Me have an extra Argentina jersey, me can't pass, So, hear what I'm saying? Nobody with the 8, man. But big up yourself with the General Oosh. It's all love and respect. Thank you for that 5 on the super chat. Greatly appreciated. Big up yourself, General Oosh.
Pull up 20 Matica spark. Wednesday, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Feel like see them. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run
now.
Act like your body.
Run him down.
Oh.
Hey.
Just act like your body.
All right.
Run. Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run!
Another clip. All right, big up yourself again, General Oosh. Thank you so much for that 5 on the super chat. It's greatly appreciated. Definitely will see you at the fight. Well, not you, because you know Brazil, who man forgets, but definitely you will see us in the finals. Absolutely, General Oosh. See us in the finals as well, and you know. Spain better come with them A game, because you know we're not taking this one lying down. Of course not. That me kind of sound sus. We said that a while ago. I will not just lose. Let's just leave it at that. We kind of sound weird a while ago by saying lying down. Anyways, guys, as we keep it moving on into the content that I have for you guys today, I heard this video was circulating. I have not gotten a chance because yesterday we were just eating popcorn, watching Gaza going at it, throwing shots at each other, and they're still throwing shots at each other. But I heard about this video, did not get a chance to see it. But this morning, was it this morning? Yeah, this morning I literally looked for it and I found it where, of course, Vybz Kartel, he sat down rather for an interview, and of course, as you guys know, something in this interview would have sparked my interest, of course, and I wanted to come out and talk about it. As you know, according to what you know the report is saying here, Vybz Kartel respond to Masicka and Alkaline. So we're gonna take a look and hear what he's saying here, and then of course we're going to react to it, people.
Responds to Masicka and Alkaline.
You in a song subliminally, you might have to answer them, or do you kind of look at it like, you know what, you guys are all my sons. I can't really be fighting it out with my sons. How do you view that?
Like, you're asking me that question about me in a vacuum.
Yes,
like Vybz, how would I? Yeah. Okay. I mean, why would I even care?
Vybz Kartel in a vacuum? I didn't know Vybz Kartel is in a vacuum. It probably is in a vacuum though, because at the rate of how his career is going in 2026, he's literally in a vacuum. Literally. So somebody needs to pull him out, please and thank you. Because if we're gonna think for a second that we're gonna try to be some so-called front runners out here in dancehall and still not be able to produce a hit single, a lead hit single, so the people them can say, all right then, yes, Vybz Kartel find it, or the critics them can say, all right then, Vybz Kartel, we're gonna usher promote now and stop talk but you're not finding a hit song, given the facts you find it now. So them probably right, guys. Him probably live in a one vacuum for true, literally. Me and some lead blogger live in a one light bulb, no, him in a one vacuum, guys. Why are these people hiding? Come out and play with us.
Like, take your shot, man. I'm busy. I'm on a yacht in Miami chilling. Like, you know what I mean? I put the work in. Like, you know what I mean? I already paid my dues. That's it. I don't need to answer you. Like, not like, even like the kids, when I came out, most of them showed me love and I showed them back love. Because, you know what I mean? It is what it is. They got to do them though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
all right. So guys, I literally have so much, you know, thing against this his statement already to begin with, because is that you're saying that these kids, they show you, like, and guys, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, unless it's just the bantering, but we know bantering, and we know when it comes to like you're scoffing and you're being disrespectful. I've never seen Ninja Man. And we can't throw Ninja Man in there. We can throw Buju Banton in there. Some of the greats, right? We can use Beenie Man. We can use Bounty Killer. I've never seen them come out and literally speak negatively regarding, you know, the younger generation that came after them, or talk negatively about, you know, him or Movado or other artists of that specific time, you know, period. Which really and truly, a lot of them were from the same time period. But you guys get where I'm coming from, right? However, this man is on an interview and he's calling grown-ass men, guys. He's calling them kids. So, like, I've learned in the business, you know, a long time ago that we can tell when people are triggered. Literally, guys, we can tell them. We know when people are triggered. We know when the triggered Vybz Kartel, because when the people them ask if you see them, you spaz out, bro. You couldn't control your emotion. Right? Yes, you are an entertainer, and according to what you're saying, you are a superstar, you know, whatever you want to call yourself, however, but you are in the public domain, somebody asks you a simple question and you spaz out. So the same way here, you are being asked on the interview and you are silently spazzing out and you're calling these grown ass men kids, and you're saying that, oh, they need to put in the work. So, you know, and given the fact that this conversation is about Masicka and it's about Alkaline, like, guys, you know, I use my platform and I come out here and I talk, bro. I give credit where credit is due. Some people out here, they are so tribal that they only keep it to their own artists, and that's fine, people. But I, for one, I know when to give credit when credit is due, even when credit is not being given to the ones and ones them, right? And we can say, all right, then, Alkaline has been putting in the work. 2016 has been, you know, a glorious day for him, and the Venetors, they can attest to that where that is concerned. I now follow up Alkaline throughout the years, but there were some gaps here and there as relates to, you know, him popping in and out where the music is concerned. And again, popping in and out, it that does not mean that he did not have songs that he was putting out there and things like that. But the Alkaline that we're seeing now after 2016 is not the same Alkaline. People will say, oh, he fall off, you know, since 2016, when they want to, you know, just increase a punch in the stomach for the bantering, right? Or we can say he's not in his peak anymore, right? Which is another logical way to put at it, right? Masicka, again, of course, is a whole nother story. Masicka have done, you know, the foundational work. You know, I've gone through so much in dancehall, you know, the mocking and the jeering and the name calling and whatever, but he still did not make that bother him, right? He did the foundational work. And we know about an artist when that artist does the foundational work. We know what tends to happen, people, right? What tends to happen is, of course, that foundation cannot be shipped, that foundation cannot be moved. And that's one thing I would say where I would have, you know, that I will stand firm on, that I believe that Alkaline did not have out the bat. He came out swinging and he was just hit the ground running type of thing. 2016 surrounding that time period was a good year for him, and his catalog shows that, right? Masicka had to continuously build that momentum consistently, right? Masicka is one of those artists where, you know, he's speaking, and he's just continued to accelerate all the way through to where he is right now, that level of consistency and the run that he have had in dancehall. So I say all of this to say that when he's gonna come out and say that these, according to what he's saying, these kids need to put in the work, like, bro, what are you saying? So you're saying that these two grown-ass men are not putting in the work in dancehall. However, at every turn, people are calling name. Or am I bugging people? Are we bugging people? Right? And let's take Alkaline out the situation, the equation for a second, and point blank period point it at Masicka per se. You're saying that Masicka has not put in the work in dancehall to be able to be, you know, where he's at. You have put in the work, but we can also say, all right, then, yes, we have seen some amount of work that you have been put in, but there's a lot that you did not see, and there's a lot that you have not accomplished and may not accomplish in your career. And I think people tend to hide behind their catalog, because there's a lot of music that they are out here producing. So because they have this big grand catalog, for some reason they feel as though, all right, then, because I have this big grand catalog, nobody can test me. But we all know that when it comes to a catalog, a great catalog is defined not just by the amount of music that's there, but the quality of music that's there. So I'll let that settle with you guys as we continue to listen to the video. Let me just shout out to some people in the chat real quickly. Diana this year, big up yourself, and thank you for joining in on the live today. Polly, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live today. Hope you guys are having a great day. Big up on yourself.
If you think you have to go that way, you want to attack the general to prove a point, to prove that you bad, go for it. But guess who? But you're going to be fighting yourself.
Okay.
Movado and Vibes Cartel.
Time Goddess, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live today. Hope you're having a great day. Guys, I'm just going to pull this back from the beginning so we can literally, hear the full conversation and then we can elaborate afterwards.
Vibes Cardo responds to Masicka and Alkaline.
On you in a song subliminally, you might have to answer them, or do you kind of look at it like, you know what? You guys are all my sons. I can't really be fighting it out with my sons. How do you view that?
Like, you're asking me that question about me in a vacuum.
Yes.
Like 5-star, how would I? Yes. Okay. I mean, why would I even care, man? Like, take your shot, man. I'm busy. I'm on a yacht in Miami chilling. Like, you know what I mean? I put the work in. Like, you know what I mean? I already paid my dues. That's it. I don't need to answer you. Like, not like, even like the kids, when I came out, most of them showed me love and I showed them back love. Because, you know what I mean? It is what it is. They got to do them, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you think you have to go that way, you want to attack the general to prove a point, to prove that you bad, go for it. But guess who? But you're going to be fighting yourself.
Okay.
Mavado and Vibes Cartel did one of the biggest clashes in the history of any genre. Can someone come and do it bigger? Of course, because you know the saying, what men have done, men can do. But why would I need to recreate my own wheel? Me and Mavado already did that. You know what I mean? So if a kid is in his bag and he wants to fight, choose from among your peers, sir, and build. Like, don't try to skip the line. That's crazy work. And like I said, that's just me, you asking me a question specifically about dancehall. That would be my answer. Yeah. No, I don't need to. I wouldn't even need to fight kids anyway. Why? No. Like I said, man, the abundance mindset. I'm good. I'm working. I'm doing my job. You know what I mean? I'm making the best of my life. I'm trying to be the best version of me. So I'm fighting the cartel.
Vibes Cardo responds to Masicka and Alkaline.
On you in a song subliminally.
All right, so guys, that was the entire clipping there for a second. Guys, like for who know Vibes Cartel, we know how Vibes Cartel is. And a few more things that literally, popped out on me as well. Let's just check in with the chat really quickly before I give my pointers there. Polly said that he is very threatened by these youths. Absolutely. And that was a point that I was lining up to make, Polly. When you, most of the time when you hear somebody say they don't care, majority of the time they really do. Because if you don't care, just don't care. You don't have to come out here and convince anybody that you really and truly don't care. So absolutely, he is threatened by the youths. And we know that he's threatened by the youths, Polly and Chat, because you are indeed competing with the youths. Don't you see how stupid you look, my guy? You said that you're in a vacuum, but you aren't in a vacuum, my friend, because you are indeed competing with these youths out here. You know what? Not competing. What does that look like? It looks like a Vibes Cartel coming from prison and is investing in the future of the youths. And when I say investing, it doesn't have to be with no money, anything like that. But what investment have we seen Vibes Cartel done on the youths then? Except for tell them about money, and riches, buying cars, buying house, getting these bitches. Like, what has Vibes Cartel done since he come out of prison regarding to the youths them? So he's gonna say here that if you want to attack the general, go for it. Motherfucker, you've been out here like attacking these people, bro, throwing some what do you call it? That word sometimes that give me a tongue twister. Subliminal, right? That word. You're out, let's just shorten the word, subs. Come here, me swallow my tongue. Right? You're out here throwing subs, bro. You're out here throwing subs at these guys. Literally a week ago, you came out and you said that your drink tastes like Masicka. Who would you be talking about? So it's no secret that these men keep you up at night, Vibes Cartel. It's not a secret that Masicka keeps you up at night, because if you're in a vacuum, you would not be competing. You would have been to the side, bro, and allow these people to do what they are doing. But literally, bro, you are out here competing. And we know it. We've seen it. Nando is saying that Masicka Ima talk right there. So, like, you know, this man, he throws shades, and it doesn't even matter who is talking about Nando, because he come out here and he throws shades, bro, and he know he cannot answer these men if they should come at him lyrically. He knows. So what better way to say it than, oh, I am above you, I am in a vacuum, I won't answer. If you think I'm going to answer, I won't. But you're throwing shades. You're throwing shades at these men. Why? It's like you see a girl out a road there and you say you're going to like that girl, but every time you see her pass, you have to say something. Why? And you say you don't like her. You know, cut her eye pass and keep your head straight. So the same thing, Vibes Cartel, are the same thing, my friend. Like, you say you not care for the man, but everything that they do affects you. Why? Make that make sense. Courts in the building. How are you, Courts? Pick up yourself. One Argentina on the app, Courts. And that is it. That is it. Can't throw shade and not want to clash. Absolutely. So what are we doing? Is this what dancehall really has come to? Because the 90s dancehall that I know, when someone blink, they go head to head at it, bro. They go head to head at it. So why would you be out here throwing shades, trying to get people's attention? And if you want to attack, and listen to the keywords, guys, attack. Nobody's attacking you, dinosaur. You're out here attacking people, and when they reciprocate the same energy you get in your feelings, my friend, that's what is happening out here. Tell the people them why you and Masicka really kick off, bro. And stop make it seem like your so-called crown, the man bad mind you for. Tell the people them why you and Masicka really kick off, bro. Before Reggae Sunfest. Tell the people them and tell your fans. So that's why people, when we see them out here, I go head to head, and them own vlogger, I turn pan them and I talk up the things them. We have to out here I laugh. And I get the latest news. But this man is such a freaking joke. Literally gonna talk about, oh, if you want to attack the nobody's out here attacking you, bro. You send out Tommy Lee, bro, and him get a body bag. And if me no say, Nando, sorry for use as an example, but if me no say, Nando send General Ush out here for disrespect me, and General Ush out here disrespect me, I'm gonna say, you know what, enough is enough, bro. I'm gonna step to Nando because I know say, yo, you are the mastermind behind everything. So why people are gonna say, yo, Masicka get boost up for this Vibes Cartel when Vibes Cartel is the whole mastermind? What the hell? The same way like how me know say you are the mastermind behind your idiot Gaza blogger them out here. I try to bring down my artists. You are the mastermind. So I'm going to come out here, turn on my live, create content. I have to make sure say, yo, talent going out here for you, bro. I said go. I said go, you know. I said go. Cartel. You are the mastermind. Are you out here buy out the people them and I give them lion and them stuff there if you come disrespect Masicka? So the same thing. You and them I get it, especially you I get it. So when them come in the comment section to come defend you, it doesn't me laugh, bro. Me just laugh. Because you are the mastermind behind it all. So what? You go see a boost me get boost up now for come out here and create content and talk about you. And the fuckers you out here I do. That's what you're gonna say. Come on, people, yo. We are free thinkers out here and we have sense, bro. I'm just try to make one see what's happening out here. Mouth cut sideways and they make for say anything, people. But watch vigilant and see what really happening in dancehall. This man is clearly triggered by people who is saying that he's not fighting. He's gonna say kid in his bag. Choose from amongst your peers. Why you not choose among your peer? Why you not choose to war? Why you not pick war with Shaggy and Sean Paul? Why you not pick war with Shaggy and Sean Paul? You not say the man is me not understand, bro. Shaggy and Sean Paul your peers. But you know, pick on them, bro. Like, guys, come on. You see what I'm saying, people? That's what I'm saying, bro. And for the people who are saying that don't give him the time of the day, you guys are on the internet, bro, and seeing the things that they're out here saying about the artists that you represent. Because it's so easy to say, oh, Mel no pay them no mind, yeah. But when I turn on my internet, the government internet, when I'm out here on every day, I'm gonna see the fabrication of stories. I'm gonna see what they're out here doing. Like, for example, yesterday, them lead vlogger, they live for how much hours, bro? I live in a Ticketmaster, bro. I pull up and I talk about Deep Blue Sea and I talk about and I bring up narratives, bro, regarding Masicka ticket itself for €5 for regular and like black people. Like, are we under a rock or something, bro? These people come out and they pledge and say your foot in a neck and stuff like that. So should we just stay out here? Remember, them say we are the tiny fan base out here, you know. They say we're the tiny fan base out here, so them feel like so them can come push it over. Remember, you know, every fan base start from somewhere. And while they and Gully was the first to start the fan base out here, at some point in time, fan base, like for example, Vendetta was small too, and they used to pick on them just the same. Guys, but we're out here in the music, and we see how things go. So all the fan base has expanded and grew. They have to think twice when it comes to certain things, when it comes to alkaline fan base. So what you think they will do to us, what they have not done before? These things we definitely have to think about. So I don't need people to say, oh, Mel, no, give them the time of the day, this and that. Like, guys, until you guys can come back and say, all right, then, Mellz, the people them not talk about Masicka, the people them not try to bring down Masicka, then I'm probably, you know, reconsider. But until then, people, don't be fooled or naive by these people. Brian Douglas or Romit cannot manage a Masicka war. It's facts. Majority of the time you see him anyways, he has a drink in his hand. What is he drinking? For a man who is, you know, who is sickly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're sick, and every time we see you, you have a drink in your hand. Not that I personally care, but I'm just saying, you know. Rick one side in the building, so the bottom of the Deep Blue Sea is the current location of the Gaza ship. Absolutely, that's where it is. Big up yourself, Rick one side. So just like how they can come out and they can talk, we can come out here and talk too. Because in their minds, oh, there are a small fan base out here and we can push them over. We can say whatever we want and get away with it. That's not how it works. And I would not have my platform and I would just come out here and just let bygones be bygones and just say things and be like, oh, you know, I said go, yeah, then we know what the matter, but we're not here in the mind. That's not how it works, people. Because if that's how it works, then I would not, you know, I would not be a vlogger. You know, I would just need to pack it up and go do something else. If I'm going to just allow these people out here to do and say whatever they want to do, that's not how it works. So when he's going to say, oh, you know, among your peers and blah, 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 and don't skip the line and blah, 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 bro, you fucking skip the line, bro. You skip the line. Bounty Killer took you in over there on Alliance, and what you go over there gonna do? You over there almost what destroy what the man build over there, bro. You turn against the entire Alliance, because Vybz Kartel is Vybz Kartel. Anywhere that he goes, it must be the talk of the town. When they kick down Ninja Man on stage, I never skip the line, because Ninja Man is a more at the time would have been a bigger artist than you were when you started off and when you kick him down on stage. Isn't it? Bro, I hate when these people are coming out and chatting out of their asses, bro. Believe me. So we're going to talk about skip the line, bro. You know what you were doing when you kicked Ninja Man on stage. So what are you trying to say? Dancehall is a competitive sport. And I don't know when since we're out here telling people who to, you know, who to engage into a war with and who not to engage. And because people are picking and choosing who they want, so it's a problem out here. But when other people do it, nobody's talking about it. Why you never war with I don't know what's a peer. But instead of trying to pick pan you try to pick pan assassin. We remember Cartel. I remember. You try to pick pan assassin because you think the assassin was more like a cultural type of conscious youth. You feel like you could have, as a more hardcore dancehall artist, I feel like you could have got in a lyrical battle with assassin, bro. We remember. You pick war with Spragga Benz, and Spragga Benz lace up you, make you have to run up and down. We remember. We remember you're in a war with Alkaline. We remember. And you have to run. We remember. And probably bang your head on the prison cell a couple of times. We remember. And you have to send for other people to fight a war. We remember. So when we talk about coward and picking and choosing battles, can we give it a fucking rest? Because everybody out here know what Gaza has done, bro, and what Vybz Kartel has done to be the so-called man in dancehall. Strategy and time win war here. Strategy and time win war. Know when to attack. But anyways, people, checking out the building, people. Thank you for being here on the live today, guys. Make sure to like up the live, please, and thank you. Make sure we are subscribing to the channel if we are indeed new here, guys. Make sure that we are also supporting the live as well. We have 876 movements in the building. Sean, how are you doing today? Big up yourself in a Sean. Sean said one King Leo Messi. That is it. Oh my God, Sean. Literally today I was on the top of my lungs. On the top of my lungs as we watch Argentina move in and make way into the finals. Oh my God, I could not contain myself today.
Send them on my side, bro boy. Send them home. One Argentina on the death.
That is it. That is it. What Argentina panda up. Yeah, I was so super excited for that, and cannot wait to see Spain in the finals. Big up yourself, 876 movement, aka Sean. Thank you so much for joining in on a conversation for today. HM1 said, how are you doing? Big up yourself in the HM1 side. Thank you for joining in on the live today. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for being here today. HM1 said, which team is support? Hope it's Argentina fanning up, cause we're about to be in the finals. Hope you're not one of the haters them out here, you know. Big up yourself, HM1 side. All right, guys, as we make our way into the content, guys, we would have seen, hold on, make sure I have the right video here. I want to share with you guys today. Hold on, this is it. No, I hate this, people. Hold on, die. All right, here we have it, guys. So we would have seen, guys, that I don't know if you have seen the viral video circulating. I've seen it, and I was like, what in the world is happening, bro? MP Desmond McKenzie was pepper sprayed, guys, and I was like, oh my God, what in the world is happening, bro? Like, it's a whole hot mess, guys, that's been taking place. So let's hear from the story based on what was happening here. Let's take a look at the video, guys, and we can react to it together.
The Jamaican space, my people, as we would have seen where West Kingston MP Desmond McKenzie was pepper sprayed, my people. I get them and say by police officers. Yeah, man, when me watch the whole thing and so forth, me that try to figure out what go on, but would I get a little understanding of the backstory where them would have state that a man was shot in the Tivoli Gardens area, somewhere about there, my people, and them say them retrieve a machine according to what the police is saying. So say, the stories and so forth are gonna be conflicted. People are go out in the streets and I say injustice go on and all of them things. And of course, them are gonna send for like the MP for kind of calm things down. So of course, when Desmond forward on the scene, you don't know that turn up the ego of even certain of the supporters and so forth. So it looked like a woman was getting dangerously close to the officers and she actually get pepper sprayed. But it seems as if Desmond was in the same vicinity, my people. I know say the pepper spray. Now I'm partial, nobody eyes. So if you're MP, you get it. And if there's a regular civilian, you get it said speed. So at the end of the day, this is like a video of a giving a depiction of what went down, my people. Check it out. So I am a beautiful people, and that go on, what go on. And while some people may think that the police officer is in trouble, you have some people that say, well, you know, this is how it go. The MP just get a taste of what, you know, poor people be not feel. I get them here say what regular civilians be not feel. We even see another MP that goes by the name Zulika Jess, could I say she noticed police brutality and all of them things there. She's like from the PNP, the opposing party, and you know, she's basically pointing out that no one is safe and you know, to how the police them operate. But as me say, yes, and when we would have see, they are stating that it was deliberate. And like them did not try for pepper spray Desmond himself, but you don't know he was near the pepper spray thing there, and probably the police feel like say, you know, the ones them are crowd on pan him and him just have to go to her. I probably him just want pepper spray Desmond. I don't know the people.
Guys, I don't know what's going on here. Jado, guys, but this man gets it. Oh my God, him just walking and get a radam. But I mean, I'm glad that he's okay. You know, people, as you guys can see there, people did run to his rescue to help him there. And that lady that just keeps screaming out, yeah, people extra, you see, man. Lady that keeps screaming out. I said that pepper this. Why she just keep on repeating the same thing over and over? Say, yo, we get pepper spray. Girl, we saw. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, West Kingston is not a real place, people, but I'm glad that he's okay. I'm glad that he's okay. You know, he walks into that, get a little stray right there and whatnot, you know. It was just an unfortunate situation, but you know, I'm glad that he's okay though. All right, HM1 said, I say, yo, him said I play for third place. Oh, so Mr. England. All right, Mr. England, HM1 side. All right, schoolboy in the building. And schoolboy, where have you been? Seems like I haven't seen you in ages. Hope you're doing great. Thank you for joining in on the live today. Schoolboy said straight shot. Yeah, him walk up in it, but as what you can hear, what's going on here. They said it wasn't deliberate, and you know, hopefully I'm not following up the entire story or whatnot, but you know, I'm glad that, you know, people were moving towards, you know, his aid and was, you know, helping him. Oh, okay. Oh, my fault. France is your side. Because I know that, yeah, France and England is gonna be playing for the third spot now, so yeah. Schoolboy Semide and Mellz in the bushes most of the time. No problem. I just want to make sure that you are okay. You know, just make sure everything is okay with you. All right, guys, on another note, we would have get to understand people, and the same way they're in our business, we're in their business also, because my granny always say, yo, them out here mind people business, and for them all time out here spoiled. So guys, as of today, people, they still have not gotten any headliners for Freedom Street as yet. There's no lineup for Freedom Street as you know, as yet. So again, I would ask the Gaza Nation, right? So when you're at the time that you're taking to pull up Ticketmaster, checking to see how Masicka tickets are moving. By the way, thank you for the free promo. By the way, because a lot of you guys are just getting and circulating and reminding people to buy their tickets. So Gaza Uncle, big up yourself. Thank you so much for using your platform to pull up Ticketmaster and showing people that tickets need to be purchased. I appreciate you more than you know. Big up yourself, Gaza Uncle. All right. So I would more focus on Gaza Uncle and other Gaza vloggers out there in versus talking about Masicka and what Masicka has going on. The lineup for Freedom Street, as we get to understand that there isn't a lineup yet for Freedom Street. So I don't know, people. I really don't know. Are the fans, out here, still be is hopeful? It's a good thing for them to be hopeful out here, or are they just being naive? So here we have this video. I mean, of a fan out here, I think, or a vlogger. I don't know what she is. Who is, I guess hopeful, but is it a sense of hopeful, or is she just naive? Because it's been, it's been a while, since, they have been, going back and forth regarding, the show, and literally nothing yet. So I don't know, people, let's take a look and we can react to it afterwards. All right, guys, I understand that there isn't any sound. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to unshare my screen and I'm going to share it again. That's what happens sometimes when I have the videos, they sit and then StreamYard just think they're just going to do their thing by just not allowing any sound to come out. All right, guys, going to start over. Here we go.
Morning, guys, as I continue to investigate this Freedom Street thing, there's a lot of speculation about vibes not even coming again. I just like to clear that up. I woke up, so excuse everything, my voice, my face, just everything. But yeah, so this DM was on Instagram, and I DM'd a very solidified, trustworthy person based on their following, based on their interaction with vibes and other dancehall artists I can see on their page. They are a booking agent, so they know what they do. They work in that industry and they know what go on, really. So I messaged them. I said, hey, blah, blah, blah. Vibes still coming Freedom Street to your knowledge? And she said, hey, hun, yes, he is 100% still going. 100%. It's not 99. It's not 98. It's not 97. It's not 96. You know what I'm saying? Knowing me, I could do that until I reach one. But this is a trustworthy person. 100% he is still going. I said, awesome, appreciate this update. She said, you're welcome, hon. Bro, this has solidified everything for me. If you lot think vibes ain't coming more, that's your business now. Like, I've given you everything on a plate. I've given you evidence on a plate, bro. So continue to sell your things in it. But we're going to be having a blast. And the fact that Freedom Street all sent us emails out yesterday, check your inbox. They said, we know it's been long. Trust me, it's going to be worth the wait, whatever the lineup is.
All right. So these people are very patient. It seems people, they are very hopeful. But again, it's been a while. For me, that would be somewhat of a turn off type of thing. It just seems very unprofessional on my part, in my opinion. To have, people just waiting, and not knowing what's going on, type of thing. So, is it because of what Vibes Cartel that, he's getting a pass out here, nobody's talking about it. However, when it comes to other artists, people tend to talk about it. So whenever he do and say anything, nobody said anything. I mean, if it was Masicka and there wasn't any lineup for a show that is going to be a part of, right? Would people be out here being so lenient and just not talk about it or say anything about it? So something we need to look into, people. So it's just more of, is it being hopeful or just being naive on that part, as it relates to these people still have not yet heard anything about Freedom Street. I mean, according to what this one here is saying, that she's getting news through the grapevine to say, don't worry yourself, it's going to happen, yada, yada, yada. But happen when, when it's going to happen, type of thing. Because again, we get to understand that it's been circling for quite some time now. If I can remember clearly, since the starting of July, and now it's the 15th, when will these people hear, something? So again, let's just watch in the bushes and see what takes place. Again, as these people mind our business, so we're out here minding their business for them as well. So we also understood that Cargo weighs in on Vybz Kartel Anthem situation. So should we listen, people? Should we listen to Cargo? Let's listen to this clip with Cargo talking a little bit about Vybz Kartel Anthem.
When Shotty pinpoint one girl will be a threat, I went on the manners and said, don't fuck it. And if you fuck it, Cartel, you fuck up. Choke with a knife. Listen to me. What Cartel has done for Sidem in the past, so much 2-3 years in there. If Sidem did evil, have the key for heavy gate, she couldn't see that blood clot in a 100 year. Listen to me. Sidem has get retirement money out of Cartel already. A retirement lifestyle. Listen to me. In a 3 years, this girl smart. This girl dip in and dip out. That's how you're supposed to say. You're not supposed to serve the Cartel now. Listen to me. That is how we're not supposed to go on. We're not supposed to say, boy, that blood that girl, me glad see them gone. The next space for our sister right now. So much people come and try to change me. Pussy hole, you don't know some pussy hole. I don't know some my head will chip at any time. Oh no, so means a man, me worse than one bipolar patient. So listen, don't try to change me. You know what I'm happy? I love you bag of girl around me. When Shotty pinpoint one girl will be.
All right, guys. So when it comes to Cargo, it mix up. It might always in every little people business based on what's going on. And you guys, Cargo just be Cargo. We can't really take him too serious again. We see him run out on the angel, what time there. So guys, we can't really listen to Cargo when it comes to female and man and woman business, because we realized they run up on the angel the other day there. But for me personally, he's just funny. I just find him very funny. One of those people you don't take them too serious. You just have to just laugh when him talk. And Cargo is definitely one of those people, take whatever he says with a grain of salt, type of thing. That's just Cargo for you, people. So he weighs in on the whole situation, and I just wanted to bring it to you guys' attention based on some of the things that he was talking about, of course. So, guys, as you know, that Gaza still is under heavy fire from J Progress as he continued to expose them, people. So one of the first video I'm going to share with you guys of J Progress, of course, he is first addressing a specific matter. Guys, take a look at this video, people.
Yes, my people. Make we address that one at first before we get to work. One, Kevin. Yes, when you see intelligent conversation go on the internet, sit your ass down and see if you have any puppy choke you can go chew pan and enjoy the show. How many times you do this? Call J Progress name. Isn't the result always the same? Firstly, remember bring you to a place where you don't even think. Your brain or your intellect can even comprehend to that level. Go and do some research. And you see that word that they call insanity? Go and search that word insanity, one Kevin, and make sure you use it in the right context as well.
I say, man, not joke around, Hey, J Progress now play around with them, guys. We see how the man deal with Matsus Terrated and see him turn the gun pan one Kevin, people. The man not joke around at all with them, with Gaza people them.
You understand me, I say? Make sure you use it in the right context and you will get an understanding. We all know you're slow and you're an idiot and a little bagaboo. But even that, you should be able to do correct. Look for that word, insanity. And as me say, sit your ass down, get your puppy chow, chew panny, and enjoy the show. Then your kind of argument here is beyond your intellect. Right? Moving on. We have one little brother where they are Canada, when they are Mulberry or something like that. The same one that cook the dog food at Canada. Same I run restaurant. Me don't know if he might try to take over Madsus job. He go cook dog food. So yes, youth. The same one where they are Canada, we look like God did get tired when he make him and just squeeze up some clay and fling it to one part of one place. And you're there.
Oh, the rascal.
Brother, let me tell you something. You see, it's only a foolish dog who bark after a flying bird. You hear? Only a foolish dog. No. Moving on again. To this brother here, with them call name Triple X. Yeah, man, the same one that make him talk because him love chat. And then bust up him in England. The same one where have a sticky finger them, where them hold a Walmart. I pick up some little things. And here you are on the internet talking Triple X. Triple X, I get a video where you claim that you were reviewing J Progress. Video about Vybz Kartel. Triple X, let me say something to you. And I hope that you'll understand this, because you seems like a person with a little bit of intellect and your understanding is on par. Triple X. So when it come on to J Progress, I go tell you something. You is a man who bore your nose. You is a man who muggle around with handbag. Triple X, this is not the segment where Kartel are wind up in a brief to get you excited. Triple X, I am not I identified by the letters of the alphabet. So Triple X, let me tell you something. Go and wrap yourself in your multicolored gown, in your rainbow color, and sit down and enjoy the show and wait until Vybz Kartel ready to go wind up in a brief again. I think that should make it clear for you three guys. You understand what I say? Then no, I can get back to business.
Oh my, hey, people, I'm telling you guys, like, hey, we just have to, to stand by people and eat with popcorn and just enjoy the show, as me telling you. Guys, we're not out here recruiting people, or we're not out here jumping up and down, and when we hear we name call and them stuff, we're just out here listening and with us, learning, the things happening out here, and watch as their own out here is destroying them. And as I said, guys, there's no, better feeling. No better feeling, people. So I know that a lot of the vloggers, they come out and be like, oh, one side, you don't know what J Progress is say about Masicka, like no, who cares? Like, and when I say don't care, not that I don't care that he wasn't, that he was out here at some point in time talking, ill about Masicka, right? But in the sense where, I am not out here recruiting vloggers, or who am I to be out here recruiting vloggers anyway, type of thing. So we're just out here listening to what people are saying, and we're just laughing and enjoying the show. That's what we're out here doing. So if we're not out here shame and not offer to react, Gaza people, that's on you, and that's not on us. But we love the show, and we are front row seat. That seating arrangement, front row seat and type of thing. And one of the things that we know always circulating when it comes to anybody that tends to not be with Gaza, they love to say people bad mind. They see me or them say Masicka bad man, blah blah blah. So it's no different for them to come out and say, oh, J Progress bad mind, Vybz Kartel, da 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 da. Right. So this is something as well that J Progress also came out and addressed. And in addressing the situation, he says, why do you hate and badman Vybz Kartel, quote unquote, so much? What did he do to you? Right, which he's gonna address. Brian Douglas said him deal with them bad. He should. He definitely should. General Ush and Mellz, I'm at work listening. All right, now see a word. General Ush, thank you for listening, in. All right, guys, let's hear what he has to say with the quote-unquote bad mind of what they are saying here.
Gaza supporter them respectfully asked J Progress a question. And this is a Gaza supporter when we rate and me and him depend on good grounds. The Gaza supporter said, J Progress, what Kartel do you? Why you hate Kartel, dog? You don't see the whole people that must say you bad mind Kartel. Because the Gaza supporter was so respectful and out of respect and concern. Me besides say me I go answer the Gaza supporter. I have no reason to hate Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel not take food off of my table. So me don't need to bad mind Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel not take $1 out of my pocket. Right? Furthermore, Vybz Kartel is a public figure. So the things that he do and say in the public and have an equal and opposite reaction. So when Vybz Kartel forward out here as a public figure and make certain talk, remember, he put himself in the position to be criticized publicly. So, as a public figure and a person on social media, like Vybz Kartel, public criticism is always a part of the game. So Vybz Kartel, my thing is, you have a responsibility as a superstar, as a public figure, as an influencer, that you have a balance where you do and say out here in social media. It don't go unnoticed and it no bulletproof to criticism out here. So it's not a hate, me Gaza supporter, and it worse is not a bad mind. You know why? Nothing in a life for me have Vybz Kartel no gimme. Nor the Gaza. No. Some of us out here balance the play field. And some of us out here morals are intact. People do what Vybz Kartel say and are influenced by what he say. Vybz Kartel out here disrespecting women and doing certain type of thing. It will influence other men to do what Vybz Kartel do. Simple example. Vybz Kartel come a wine in a brief the other day. And me see some big grown man put on brief and a wine just because Vybz Kartel do it.
Yeah, that's
so when he's out here,
that's true, people. You know, really want to add something there. That is so true. Like, you are out here, you are an entertainer. You're an entertainer, slash, I guess, content creator, type of thing. So, you know, people, especially when you have people out here looking up to you, what you do affects people. So to Jay Progress' point, he has a great point there, in the sense where you're out here and you wind up in a brief out here, and people come out and do the same thing, yo. So for you to act like, oh, you can, because you are above the law, or you are above being critiqued, or what's the situation here? So what you do, people will tend to follow you the same way how your fans has been following you for many years. When you bleach your skin, lots of them bleach and still do. And see, you no longer bleach your skin, Vybz Kartel. You no longer do. You tell them on them if you cut off your jeans and clocks and whatever type of thing, and they follow you. So what makes you think it will be different if you're out here disrespecting women, spitting at somebody because they ask you for your partner? They just say, ask a question. What makes you think that you won't have people out here follow you and do the same thing, whether on the internet or in real life? Like, people need to understand. I'm telling you, they want to be leading out here and they don't even know how to lead. They just want to do anyhow and think it's supposed to be okay with people. That's not how it works.
Respecting woman and belittling woman and portraying to spit in a woman's face, that becomes physical abuse. How will it pay out when these stupid idiots who follow Vybz Kartel start treat woman that type of way, they put in them face and all kind of thing? We'll have a group of men, because of Vybz Kartel, start physically abuse woman. So the things you do and say out here, Vybz Kartel, remember, it's social media and you're a public figure. If you can do it and say it, the reaction will match whatever you do and say. It is that simple. So it's no bad mind. It is simply making you understand yourself over social media. You run your house, but you don't run social media. Just a reminder. You control what goes on in your home, but social media is a big wide world. So you know, just come out here and do and say as you please and expect that everybody will just take it. That only happen in your household. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Well said on J Progress part, guys. And this one, people, I could not let this one slide because this one was hella funny to me as well. Something that we really need to look into. So this video, Vybz Kartel lead all his friends in prison. Lead all his friends, I guess, to prison, right? So where will he lead dancehall? So that's a very good question. So seeing that one, people, definitely seeing that one, you know, literally had me on the floor. So wanted to play this one for you guys can hear it as well. Hold on, let me refresh. Hold on, people, me a little bit. It's loading up for. Give me a second, guys, for it to load up.
First and foremost, you know, say dancehall really was going down the wrong direction. How could a man be king of dancehall if they can't represent the culture? Well, we see how it did look for the king of dancehall. The king come out publicly on social media, crash out and disrespect woman in the worst way. Me now go get over that. And that make my blood boil while me have to drop so much bomb in the Gaza. The disrespect where you disrespect the woman, Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel, you need to issue a public apology to that woman. And that public apology will not be to that woman only. It will be an apology to all women. To make women know, say, I know so. Man be with them, especially man in position.
Guys, we all know that apology will never happen. Vybz who? Vybz Diddy? Huh.
And in a power. You need to issue a public apology to that woman where you disrespect, brawling on social media. No. You don't know if you conduct yourself. You're a little junky big man. You're 50-year-old, pants are dropped down on your knees same way. Every day you're drunk like a bat, like a clown on social media. And you feel lead out dancehall? You're dead here wind up and down in a brief, a culture like dancehall. Imagine a culture like dancehall. So homophobic, have so much stance for so many things. And this is the king, man who them claim to say a king of dancehall. I wind up and down in a brief. And I disrespect woman pan kapai. Then what direction would we be going in? As much as we say Beenie Man is not the king, Beenie Man wore that crown with pride and dignity and represented dancehall well when he was called the king of dancehall. Right now, dancehall now no king. Dancehall no have no king at all. That's why me have to laugh when me hear Skillibeng and say Vybz Kartel the king and him the prince. Skillibeng go sit on one side and go take time to your wap them. You hear me I say? Dancehall no have no king right now. The throne is free. Joe Bogdanovich is who? Joe Bogdanovich know nothing about dancehall. Joe Bogdanovich know nothing about dancehall. Man, Joe Bogdanovich just come out with the money and buy out the whole thing. And buy out some man. Same thing like a Vybz Kartel I try do. That's all Joe Bogdanovich come do. Trick Leng, take West thing. See my try reignite what Leng created there. Trick Leng, take West thing idea and all these kind of things. Vybz Kartel, you are no one to represent dancehall culture. You're a good musician and that's it, but you are no leader. The first lead you lead all of your proteges them in fear. You beat more man and woman. We're in a Gaza empire. Portmore empire at the time. You beat the man them and beat the woman them. You know notice none of the Portmore empire youth them still not link with you. All your boy you men bridges. Because you lead them in a fear and make it worse. You lead all your friends them in a prison. So what kind of king could you be? If you beat all of the people then when you say you're a mentor. Beat them in a fear. And then you lead all of your friends them in a prison. Where you have to lead the Jamaica public too. The one chance them give and say you're king. So you come to the for youth them in a for wind up on social media. What are you implying? What are you trying to tell the youths? Let me tell you this. You may be a good musician, but you are no leader. And it's only an idiot could have really feel like you could have lead dancer somewhere. The only place you lead to is leading a trouble and lead everything astray. Believe when me tell you that.
All right, guys. As we can see here, J Progress is not holding anything back, guys. And we're just here, guys, listening and watching from the sidelines. You know, a lot of things, was said. A lot of things was said. A lot of things is, I know it wasn't any secret. We were here for it. Again, we grew up in the Vybz Kartel era where we have seen a lot of things happening in dancehall and a lot of things try to hush and try to make it seem like, it never happened, or Vybz Kartel is not that person anymore. However, he's turning a new leaf. He's a new person now. Notice he's not doing any more gun songs and things like that. So, leave Vybz Kartel alone. Why are you troubling Vybz Kartel? Vybz Kartel is innocent. Vybz Kartel is that. But people, as what them say, what you do cannot rub out, and it's not that, people change. Change is a real thing. People change. But, guys, Vybz Kartel strike on us. Anybody in a dance will really change, from being the way how he was previously and now to where he's at right now. Come on, people, we're not stupid out here. So their very own J Progress coming out and hearing, Gaza dirty laundry. And we would have seen in that first video where he came out and he addressed a few people. One of those people was one Kevin. Here we have Pink Perch who came out, I guess, to defend the honor of Vybz Kartel. Is he the one who they sent to the savior, Mr. Pink Perch, the one that was up on Cartel's story. So let's hear what this idiot has to say here regarding to the whole J Progress saga.
You see the greatest thing you see my video, and yes, my account might a little, but everybody have to start off from somewhere. J Progress, you make 7 video in case of 2 days about Vybz Kartel. You're sick, yo. You need help. But can you say up you're saying that you're a fucked up brain? You want Vybz Kartel to be gay. That's you can't look it, but Vybz Kartel straight as an arrow. And that fuck up you physically, mentally, and emotionally. Because
guys, you notice how these Gaza vloggers, because the majority they are men out here. You notice how they come out here with they cannot hold a civilized conversation. You notice how they come out and it's always like these men. They are worse than the woman. Them, is that them come out here and it's just that them trace. Like, can you imagine? Here, Pink Perch. How you gonna start off a conversation by saying that, oh, J Progress want Kartel to be gay? Like, are you dumb? Or what kind of man come out and in a one vlogging confrontation? Let's just say that. A vlogging confrontation with another vlogger, and that's your strong argument. Oh, J Progress wanted Vybz Kartel to be gay. Like what? Why would you even say? Did you want Vybz Kartel to be gay? Because it is said that so a man think it's so easy. So like Pink Perch, what we are going with? Because guys, we have over here. We listen to so many J Progress videos so far, and we not hear nothing where we not hear none of the video, none of the clips them where J Progress are called Vybz Kartel, gay or whatever. So how Pink Perch just take this upon himself and talk the way how he's talking about, like, make that make sense. These men approach are so weird. Weirder than even the woman. Like some of them conversation, like come and you push back with people with the facts. Like what you just come out your cuss a cuss the Vybz Kartel. That's it. And a cuss like some girl bro for Vybz Kartel, but you cannot counteract anything that he has said. The other day I saw Spooner come out the same way, and he did not in all them do just talk bad about J Progress and not and attack him personally, but not counteracting anything that J Progress has said. Why would not come out come counteract to make the people them say all right then I like J Progress I tell. When the OT attack the man personally, can you imagine? A man say Cartel lead all him friend them a prison. Come on, come tell the people them say a lie not go so and come show with the facts. Come talk. Why you attack the man personally? Chano.
The obsession where you have with Vybz Kartel, it has to be studied, youth. It has to be studied. Because you see the game where you are playing now is a game we call when facts can't get the grip, him say it sour. Because deep down inside, you want Vybz Kartel attention so bad and Vybz Kartel nah give you so that'll fuck you up. That'll drive you crazy. That'll drive you insane. J Progress, go and seek help. Go seek help, man. Because your wife catch you as so good and you feel like everybody are the same. No, J Progress. J Progress, you see the greatest thing you see my video.
Yeah, like these men, bro, them always come with this. And again, guys, like me telling you already, like with especially with this particular vlogger, I've never seen a straight man come out and argue with our next man. And we can't say argue. And I use them type of conversation here, like a female, bro. A female, me know, like, you suck with argument and them stuff. Like, why a grown-ass so-called straight man come out here and literally talk about a next grown-ass man and attack and say, yo, suck with and wanting man to be gay. Like, why your conversations are always like that, Pink Perch? What are you trying to tell us? What are you out here trying to really and truly tell us? Because your conversations are always so off based on the things that you're out here saying. You know what I mean? So, guys, I don't know what you think about Pink Perch video. Again, based on what I understand, they're always like this. They come out and they vent and they just act like females out here. These men, these grown-ass men, right? They come out, they don't counteract anything that, you know, the artist, you know, or the person is saying. They just come out, cuss, and just attacking the person, you know. Physically, that's all that they do. In conversation is just always off and weird and fishy for a so-called straight man. I don't get it, Pink Perch. I really don't. But however, people, we would see where Kemar McGregor, it seems to be out here having some fun. And based on everything that's happening in social media, and of course circulating with them, you know, gone, left Vybz Kartel, and is, you know, let's not say nowhere to be found, but nowhere in Florida to be found, but in more so in another country, right? Kemar, I keep calling him Kevin, I don't know why. Kemar McGregor, it seems to be having some fun because, you know, we know that Vybz Kartel and the chef seem to now be a thing. So Kemar McGregor, as you know, it could not help himself by, you know, he couldn't help himself, but by, you know, coming out, you know, by and just trolling the Gaza nation as well, you know, type of thing, guys. It's a glorious day, you know. It's really a glorious day, a glorious time, you know, when, you know, ammunitions are being thrown over there in the lonely yard. So let's take a look at here what Kemar McGregor is saying over here. Oh my God.
Oh, he's a baddie boy. I told you. Baddie boy. Baddie boy. Nigga, hire a transformer chef. Let me tell you. That brown transformer baddie boy chef, where did he get it from? Baddie boy, that's the transformer. I ain't seen nothing tough like that before. Damn. When you in Jamaica, they would say, Brownie, you look good. Now you look good. That's a transformer. Baddie boy. Baddie boy of a transformer chef.
Guys, I'm telling you, I'm telling you guys, it's such a glow.
I just found it. That's
Guys, we just have to laugh. What we're gonna do? Cry? We really and truly have to out here laughing people, because I'm telling you, like the Gaza over there is in shambles, people. We're not making things up. They're in shambles over there.
Don't want peace. I want problems always.
You're in shambles over there, guys, and I'm telling you, Kemar McGregor is just helping himself. You know, why not help yourself? You know, while these people are over there in shambles, as we just stay on the sideline, people, and just having fun based on what's going on here. And speaking of what's going on as well, guys, I could not, as much as videos that we've been watching, I could not skip past this one here, as J Progress, he addressed Masicka in one of his video. So here he's talking about Masicka was lucky to escape the trap. So was there a trap for Masicka? That's what I want to know, people.
TikTok. Look for the artist here. Masicka. Up to today, you can put anyone in album them and play them and enjoy every music on them. For 3 generation of kings, and the list goes on and on and on. And the highly anticipated album is about to drop. That is not going to be anything normal. We already see when them a try to derail the success already, and it no drop yet. It no reach in them hand yet. And them a try to derail it. No. People, Masicka was lucky. Like Masicka said, the snake reason so convincing. Masicka almost get all his strength and his energy siphoned out of him in the dancehall industry. But luckily, Masicka escaped it. Masicka, you see, when other people say greatness, them want to be a part of it. But you have some people out here with them ego, get the best of them. And anybody who great, them need to have them signature upon it, say them make them great. Masicka is the best thing you do when you separate yourself from Vybz Kartel. A good thing say you're unruly and you're a crocodile. Because if that wasn't the case, Masicka, you wouldn't have a career. Masicka, you're a king for your own. A long time you run this. Remember, them run come look collab from you. To keep relevant, and then them turn around and say, I them give you strength. But remember, where them did, them couldn't give nobody no.
Hold on there, guys, hold on there. See them, one of them lead bloggers say to the people, because we remember the conversation, you know, we keep on telling you know, with that song that was done, you know, people. You understand? And up to them, I see somebody post about it, you know, guys, I won't even tell you when me comment over there and say. You get what I'm saying? They won't even tell you when me comment over there and say. Somebody that fresh video I talk about, Masicka biggest song in career as such and such song. I'm like, these people are stupid or something. They must be mad out here. You understand? So me glad the great one time Gaza blogger come out here and I say, me pull it back, people, in case you never hear what him say. Schoolboy said the trap he's talking about was not falling for Vybz Kartel talk and not being a part of the Gaza. Absolutely. Because he thought he could have had Masicka under his thumb, Schoolboy. That was a part of his plan too. So that's what I'm saying, that, you know, Vybz Kartel is pretending that because him so-called rather, crown will get put on him head, him feel like, say, yo, adapt him at spread rumor like Masicka bad mind him. For like, oh please, bro. Like, oh please. There's so much things that was happening, bro. Freedom Street concert and all of that stuff, payment and stuff. Like, come on, bro. You know, your Masicka tell you, Masicka says, that's why I say send my blood clot money. That's why I say send my blood clot money. Me not do free work, my lad. Oh, nobody no come counteract that and say a lie Masicka tell. Masicka out here tell a lie pan people. And when Masicka see a straight man give them in the lonely yard, a lie Masicka tell pan them, bro. Which yard are the lonely yard? Think about it for a second. Cause we might probably think it's a lonely yard probably upon the Gaza, but the lonely yard can also be in prison as well. Cartel can write like Masicka. What are we people out here saying? Me I tell you no. J Progress come do a full video and tell me about that infrared song there. You understand? Cause we know one of Vybz Kartel write that shit. You hear that? We know one of him write that shit. And I come go on like say him give Masicka strength. Fuck, you suck this, you suck the life out of the six them, bro, for stay relevant. Do you remember? You want to come and go on up.
Think by your own.
Run that back. Run that back.
Because if that wasn't the case, Masicka, you wouldn't have a career.
Just Skinny in the building. Make up yourself and Just Skinny. How are you doing today? Good evening, Mellz, Argentina. Get lucky today. I lucky you call that? Call it brave. We don't call it luck. Watch yourself and Just Skinny.
Masicka, you're a king by your own. A long time you run this. Remember, them run come look collab from you. To keep relevant and then them turn around and say, I them give you strength. But remember, where them did them couldn't give nobody no strength. A strength them want themselves. If it wasn't for your collab, them need
strength and relevancy. Strength and relevancy. And have the nerve to come out of prison, come talk about say, yo, nobody could, but you like the game and nobody else could. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what the six them did I do? What Masicka did I do? What Popcorn did I do? What Alkaline did I do, bro? Like people think so we out to forget, bro, what really go on? The highlight and the best of Popcorn career, bro, is when you got locked up, my friend. It is. And what did you do? Vybz Diddy when you get out of prison? You try to link with Drake because you know that Popcorn link with Drake. That's what you try to do. We remember, my friend. So all you do is you go and you attach yourself like a parasite to people to stay relevant. We know this. So when you're gonna go on interviews and talk about, oh, don't skip the line with your peers. Bullshit, Vybz Kartel bullshit. We know who you are. Don't forget. Some people probably try to forget, like them have amnesia, but we don't forget who Vybz Kartel is. We don't forget.
When you ring so much in the street and them know you're bad, that's why them aim was to style for your career. Masicka, when the album It, make we hear what the Gaza fans them are going to say. Because this I go show them what an album is. Them say Vybz Kartel album by the drop one year, which is a garbage of an album that. Him a buy back him one thing, him friend them a buy him thing. Just like them accuse the other guy of buying out him one spot to stay a number one. Because guess what? In their eyes, nobody else can be a number one unless of them. But I want to see how we know I go stop Masicka. Why? Boy, oh boy. It's inevitable that if I know Masicka have the crown pan him head, a Alkaline, I catch up Vybz Kartel a play, and him friend them with money buy crown and put pan him head. But we don't realize dancehall do not accept Vybz Kartel as the king of dancehall. You know what more than that? Victor.
Try something. Hey. Guys, some things out here chatting up, some things out here chat. But we love the free promotion still. I'm so how much views him get on the video there? Well, let me see how much video him get. How much views him? Oh, 3,000. Let me refresh here and see if I really that him get on the video, yeah. People, may I check for more see how much cause you know we love the free promotion out here, no people. We really do. Yeah, what I'm saying, the album is around the corner, so you know, talk about the album and stuff like that, you know, free promotion. So but I check to see how much views pan the video, you know. Everybody can make a muckle still, and you know, we climb. See 810 people like it. So you know, free promotion pan Forever Rain. Album is coming, and you know, clearly he talked J Progress talk about it. So, you know, reminding the ones them to go out and make sure that they get the album as well. People. Make sure that we are absolutely gearing up as we get into album mode. People, make sure so we are buy with tickets. All right, like up the live, people, like up the live, please, and thank you. Yeah, guys. So as we are here and as we are diving into these videos, which we have dived into these videos already, of course J Progress, you know, hearing out some things and hearing out exactly what's happening in the, you know, in the Gaza, over the Gaza fraternity, right? Which is some vlogger get boxed up and go tell for sit on one side. You know, we hear say some man get some homework for do, for go look for your word in the dictionary and stuff like that, and for go eat some animal food and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying, people, and also get to understand that, you know, J Progress, you know, talking about the goat, you know, the goat, the king of dancehall. It is, of course, talking about Masicka as well as it relates to, you know, making a narrow escape. Remember the book the guys in a high school read a book they call a narrow escape. We never read a book they call the narrow escape. So J Progress also talked about Masicka making a narrow escape there and not falling to Vybz Kartel trickery and whatnot. And you know, even though there was a lot of reasoning that was tend to have happened, but and Masicka, you know, came back and told us about it. And you know, we have heard the song System, and you know, we have never looked at Vybz Kartel, you know the same. Well, you know, we always know how he is, but I'm just saying that people in general have not looked at Vybz Kartel the same as it relates to, you know, the things that the things that was said in System. We know that when that song dropped, people, you know, there was half-hour silence absolutely in dancehall. And then they came out and said that, oh, Masicka was crying and blah blah blah. I don't know where in that song Masicka was crying, people, but you know, it's a new dawn, a new day, people, and of course, you know, we love to see, you know, certain fan bases, you know, falling apart and tearing themselves apart, where we'll just stand aside and just watch based on what's happening, you know, people, and you know, big up to the artist and big up to the work that he constantly do out here and the relevancy that he has in dancehall for, you know, for umpteen years.
See them style they already fully trained. Them can't take the pressure. Could the flame grow up and them a try and take me out. M16 shot a fire to the brain. Guns spent to put more as if it put the game. Picture of them crown, a good way aim, and a foot way aim. You should have warned them pussy there. Ain't show me say fuck them system. See them stylish hype on this skim. I show them licky boy they love bling bling. And can't stand up on them own but this king. But for the throne yeah we outside risking. Gun load and me say no nice listening. For the force I'm a warm I'm missing. I the ask me for song and me no lip sing. I miss a dog I'm a feel if the gun brings in. Sick of rhymes that pan a track listening. Ain't boy leave I do a victim. Man for bust up on the face and split chin. Me see you get away fast, yeah you slick slim. Your career does a blast so big win. Bad mind with the pussy them drinking. Me carry mind coming over them thinking. Pussy them corrupt, yeah the Gaza ship sinking. Get a you big pimpin'. While crocodile me no inna them sinking. What that? Show me no bleach and grin. I me no follow back a boy a hinting. So them want put a stop on the engine. Them want program me say no linking. This make reason with me so convincing. But on a bad people a gun rinsing. Me see the energy from me come a the show dog. Them boy they no want me go big king. No few them left inna the road dog. We turn up and fight to no system. Fight to no system. Fine to know. You register king in your name. How so much boy you complain? A diamond shaggy seller never chain. Sean Paul told the world and put the business on a crane. So killer no fill up off the plane. I'm going for them want me see the bigger picture frame. I throw my calm, them must see things as sick a team. Friend killer them the man I watch it flame. Alright. Fight to know. Fight to know. Fight to know. Fight on the system. Pussy no now, no one dance all. You see a man after me pan phone a ball. Any day you no see Masicka drop. Who know if you watch Gaza fall. When the youth them a fight it a daytime. When you used to dep and roll me wall. Body ya me there ya Atlanta. Who no left school boy in a yard. Man a real youth and me never fraud. Them youth them a swag Gaza hard. That's why me say send my blood clot money. Me no do free work, my lord. Boy, them a talk about dog fi live. Put thing me bother me that deadline dog. Me never make a boy song, you know we hard. A strength man give them in a the lonely yard. Fight to the system. Fight to no. Fight to the system. Fight to no. Fight to the system. Fight to no. Fight on the system.
All right, people. Not one lie was told there, guys. I don't know what am I say, Masicka Balbo system where literally just expose the system for what it is. People, big up to the artists and no say yo man a real youth and we never fraud people. You know say we artists bad and him need no boy strength, but pan him own. Big up to Masicka, guys, and we will see Masicka at the Barclays, guys, on the 15th of August. Make sure you want to buy on the tickets already, now, people. Make sure you want to buy on the tickets already. Make sure you want to buy on the tickets already. Masicka ready to reign, guys. Ready to reign in dancehall. Ready to reign in dancehall. Literally at every turn, every movement, at every turn, guys. As you guys know that Masicka is at the top of the convo, right? Rocking his chain like Chango, right? So big up to the artists, people, as we continue to, of course, see, J Progress versus the Gaza as the saga continues, guys. It's an absolute pleasure to hang out with you guys today. 2 hours and 13 minutes in the live, people. We're gonna end there for today, guys. Big up on yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live for today, guys. It's been a wonderful conversation as per usual, as we dive into what's happening in the space, discussing things also Masicka related, guys. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys here today. Big up to everybody for passing through. Just Skinny, you're always late. Big up yourself, though. Thank you for passing through on the live today. Schoolboy, big up yourself. Nice seeing you in the chat, being active. Big up yourself, Schoolboy. Thank you for being here. Positive Divine, big up yourself, girl. I'll be waiting on your message over there on Instagram over there. Big up yourself, Positive Divine. Quartz, big up yourself, Quartz. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. Brian Douglas, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in. General Oosh, big up yourself. Thank you for your support today, and thank you for joining in on the live for today. HM1 side was also in the building. Big up yourself, HM1 side. Thank you for joining in. We also had Sean in the building as well. Big up yourself, Sean. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. Rick One side was also here. We also had Polly in the building. Big up yourself, Polly. Thank you for joining in. Nando was here. Big up yourself, and Nando. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. We also have Taim Goddess in the building as well. Big up yourself, Taim Goddess. Thank you for joining in on the live. Diana this year, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through today. We also had who else do we had in the building? I'm scrolling all the way through, guys. Make sure I am not missing anyone. Oh, Great Normal was also in the building. Big up yourself, Great Normal. Thank you for passing through. Thank you for your support on the live for today. We also had Mark in the building. Big up yourself, Mark. Thank you for passing through on the live for today as well. And that should be it, guys. Big up to everybody. Thank you for passing through. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you guys on the next one.